A child requires someone else who has maturity to change them, whether we're talking about changing the diaper of an infant or for a parent having to change the clothes of a younger child in their household. Here's the point, that one of the signs that you are not growing up is your inability to be responsible for your own change. Changing your mind is not God's responsibility. It's not your pastor's responsibility. Let's get real. It's not the television teacher's responsibility. That's on you. You're responsible for changing how you think. Right now, watching this program, you're already arguing and debating with yourself. Say, well, I can't change how I think because I'm locked into this. This is how I am. This is what I've been doing. And thus the reason you continue to get those same locked in results. I got a lot to get into this teaching, so I don't want to, I can't spend any more time just on that thought, but I cannot overemphasize the importance of you and I accepting responsibility for our own change. Change is not something that God is going to reach down from heaven and force upon you. Change is a decision that you make every day. We learned this already. We have to decide not to live with our expired thoughts of yesterday. That was the first journal reading. Today, you and I have to recognize that we are responsible for shaping our own thoughts. If we change, watch this, in our journal reading, if we change the shape of our thoughts, we'll change the shape of our life. You have to change the actual shape, the form, the formula, the format of what you're thinking if you want to change the outcome of what you're living. Your shape of what you're living in is not going to change until you change the shape of what you're thinking. So now, watch this. Be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed. I want you to underline these two words, conformed and transformed. I got to get you this simple explanation. The word conform means to fit in. The word transform actually means to be outside or to go outside of the form. I'm going to repeat that. Conform means to fit in. So someone draws a square, you fit into it, you have conformed. Transform means to change the form. Watch this. Change the shape, to go beyond the shape, to go outside of the lines, if you will. Paul says, don't be conformed to this world. The world that you and I are naturally born into requires us, demands us to conform, fit into this square. I don't care if you're a Christian or non-Christian. Doesn't matter. The world expects for you to fit in. And when you don't fit in, they tell you, hey, you're not fitting in. Watch this. You're not meeting the social standards. Society says that in order to be successful, that you have to live in a certain neighborhood. You have to have a certain level of income. Society says that you have to maintain a certain status in order to be considered successful. Anyone who does not fit in, conform to those requirements is considered to be to be outside of what society expects.